Hello everybody, I'm ellbristow, this is Ellitopia Gaming, welcome back to Trackday Manager. This game has finally been released, we are out of early access. This is the game we are going to be getting. And of course, the game has been reset, we have no car, and we now have a level 0/level 1 garage for us to play with. We have not seen this in this series so far, but this is the garage that everyone is going to be starting with. We also need to buy a car to put in that garage. We are allowed 3 cars in this garage, as you can see from the section down the right hand side here. We have $200,000 and 100 XP to spend. We are going to have to start a new team and get things to a good start. Before we do that, I want to give you guys some information about what will be happening in a couple of weeks' time. A few episodes ago in this series, I mentioned that I was going to be doing a Group Cup race, and so far I haven't been able to arrange that. Currently, Cup mode has been disabled in this game while they work out a few bugs and a few crash issues, but within the next couple of weeks, Cup mode will be reactivated, and as this is episode 19, I thought it would be very good to have episode 20 of this series as the Group Cup race. So, I am going to schedule Friday the 15th of Friday the 15th of April 2016 as our first Ellitopia Group Cup race. I will hold that. Let's see, what time should we do it? Let's do that at 8 PM GMT, which would be 3 PM if you are on the eastern seaboard of the United States, 9 PM if you're in Spain like me. On Friday the 15th of April 2016, I will set up a cup race. I will set up a group. I will invite everybody in my contact lists to join that group. So if you'd like to be a part of that race, please do add me on Steam. My Steam name is ellbristow, ELLBRISTOW. Add me as a friend on there. I will accept your friend request, and everyone who has added me from my Trackday series, I've been tagging with Trackday as their nickname, and I will invite you all to join us for a great big group, and we will have a hopefully a very, very busy cup race. So that will be 3 races, and the winner of the cup race will be able to take away an indie game from the Ellitopia Gaming prize pool, which actually I need to update, but that's available on our website over at ellitopia.com. You can check out the indie games that you'll be able to pick up there, and I'll be updating that over the next couple of weeks with some new games that I've picked up that you guys will be able to win. So whoever comes first in the cup race will be able to take their pick from any one of the games that are on that prize list. So don't forget to add me on Steam and let me know that you found me through my Trackday series, and you will get an invitation to that cup race. In the interim, we need to get a team sorted out so that I've got something to race you with. So let's head over to the car dealership. Now, this does put me at a slight disadvantage because you're going to know what car I've got and you're going to be able to see what I'm buying. I can only afford a Raptor or an Avalanche because that's the way things go. I used the Raptor in the previous reset. I kind of like the Avalanche. We've actually got a decent comparison system here now in the new store since they did the GUI update. So we can actually see that compared to the Raptor, the Avalanche has a lower top speed, lower acceleration, but better handling, lower drag, better downforce, better cooling, lower top speed, higher acceleration, less horsepower, less torque, less weight. It has less fuel range, less drag, and more downforce. So this is a grippy car. The Avalanche is a grippy car compared to the Raptor. I'm thinking that we will stick with a Raptor because although the Avalanche looks nice, I think the Raptor is going to be better for us in the long run. So I'm going to buy myself a Raptor. Do you wish to purchase a Raptor for $195,900? Yes, I do. That leaves me with $9,100 and 200 experience. How did I get an extra 100 experience? That's strange. I'm sure I only started with 100. Or did we start with 200? Maybe we did start with 200. Okay. Click a car on the right to sell or trade. Oh, we can now sell cars as well. Okay, well, we're not going to do that yet. We need some extra money before we can do that. So, we've bought a car. Let's head over to the paint shop. And this is our car in our garage now. Let's see. We can afford some custom paint jobs, but I'm not going to do that just yet. We're just going to paint it. Now, the question is, what colour do I want it? I usually go for black and red. But I'm thinking I might go for something a little bit different this time. So I'd quite like to go for something light, but the light colours, I don't know, they don't really look right. They look a bit kind of budget cheap. Pink car, should we go for a pink car? No, I don't think so. I think I'll go for a dark purple or something like that. That's quite nice. A midnight purple kind of colour. Let's have it. We don't want it uber glossy like that. Let's go for. There you go. Kind of sleek, shiny but not matte. Shiny but not gloss. There we go. Haven't unlocked any of those. Front wing. Do we want that a different colour? No, I don't think we do, because that just looks ridiculous. The mirrors we can have a different colour though. Let's have the mirrors red. Nice bright red. The rear wing, that can be red too. And the wing sides, I don't know. What colour do we want the sides of the wings? Should we have them the same purple? Which purple was it? Was it that one? Or was it that one? I think it was that one. There you go. We'll have those purple. There we go. Looking nice. Looking nice. Okay. Let's go for tyres. We can't change anything with the tyres yet, I don't think. No. We haven't unlocked anything there. So we'll have to do some races first. And we haven't got any... Can we... What's going on there? Oh, didn't mean to do that. That seems to suggest that we can stick Arctic Hazard anywhere we want, but I don't think that's correct. We need to organise some sponsors before we can do that. So let's check out. And there we go. We've picked our car colours. Let's have a look at the parts. Let's see if there's anything we can afford. Body, no. Compression, no. KERS, no. Suspension. We could improve the suspension straight away, which will give us improved handling at the expense of acceleration. The exhaust actually is usually a good system. Gives us top speed and acceleration at the expense of a bit of cooling and weight, but it improves our top speed and our horsepower. I do like to go for the exhaust quite early on. The brakes are to improve handling and deceleration, obviously. Now, the ECU improves our top speed, acceleration. At the quite significant downgrade to cooling. 0.4, 0.3 and minus 1.5, whereas the exhaust was 0.2, 0.2 and minus 0.3. That sacrifices fuel range of 1.2. What does the ECU do? 5.5. Okay, we'll go with the exhaust for the moment. It's more expensive, but it's worth it, I think. Do you want to purchase the ERC Power X? Yes, we do. There we go. So we've got the ERC Power X exhaust, and we've got an achievement for that, spicing it up. We'll have a look at the achievements in just a moment. Let's go over to the sponsor page. We have 10 time units. Obviously, no one is interested in signing with us just yet. Aculinda are right up in the corner. I like Aculinda. I like Fjordcraft. I like their logos, basically. I like to negotiate with those. I'm going to go with Fjordcraft first. Now, contact by email or contact by phone. Have your marketing manager try to contact sponsors by phone. Your reputation and loyalty with the sponsor determine the chance of success. We've got a 60% chance, I believe that is, of getting in contact with them by phone. So I'm going to do that. That takes 3 time units. We've opened up communication with them. What's this? This sponsor has declined your contact request. Try again after your next race. Oh, okay. Fine. Be like that. We'll try Aculinda then. Here we go. Aha, there we go. Contact success. You are currently in contact with this sponsor. Use the action bar to send gifts or request a contract with them. We've got a 20% chance of getting a contract with them. I'm not going to risk it for that. $100, $150, $1,000, $3,000 or $5,000. We've only got $100. So we can spend $100 and one-time unit, sending them a small gift. And it goes from 20% to 25%. So there we go. Oh, we've got $50 left. How did that work? Could have sworn that says $100 and we had $100. Oh well. 2 time units. Is it going to let me do more then? Because that says $1,000 and 3 time units. I've only got 50. So if I click that, will it? Yeah, it's not going to let me do it. Okay, good. I thought that was an exploit bug there. Okay, so we've started talking to Aculinda. We've got 3 time units left, but we can't actually do anything with them. Oh, unless we open up, we could open up communication with someone else, couldn't we? Let's see. Let's open up communication with APR, because that takes 3 time units to make a call. Well, it doesn't actually say that anywhere anymore. I'm pretty sure it used to say that somewhere. But here we go. And they have let us talk to them, although we can't send them any gifts just yet. So we're talking to Aculinda and APR, and we weren't able to talk to Fjordcraft. We'll have to try those another time. But for now, we have no actual sponsors. Let's head over to this, the team page. Obviously, everything's at 0. Everything is reset back to the beginning as it was. We've spent somehow 209,950, even though we only started with 200,000. Yeah, I thought that didn't seem right. 195,900 on the car, and we had 2,000, and it left us with 9,000 and something. I'm not too sure what happened there. Some kind of bug, but never mind. I'm not going to. Well, I'm not going to tell anyone about that because I quite like that. So we've got 200 experience points to spend. Now, ordinarily, I would chuck them into the pits. Into the pit crew. The jack, the fuel, and the tyres, the wheels. But I'm wondering if we should have a look at spending some of it in the marketing manager so that we can get some sponsors. Increases your ability to negotiate contracts, changing bonuses and payouts to better suit your needs. Increases the time units available between races and improves the chance that a sponsor will offer you a contract. So I'm going to spend 1 nodule in there and then 1 nodule in, let's see. Fueling always takes time, doesn't it? So let's spend some in fuel. We'll accept that. So we've got no experience and we've got $50 left. Checking the statistics, everything's at 0. Checking the achievements, we've got win 1 race. That's come over from before the reset. That's interesting. Starting a career, earn a medal. So we've got some of the achievements come over from the previous career before the reset. They didn't get fully reset, which is interesting. But there we go. So, but most of them have been reset by the looks of things. So let's go back to home. That's our car. We don't have any sponsors yet. There's no sponsor board in this garage, I don't think, unless they go over there. I don't see any list of sponsors in here. They might go up on the wall over the back there, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, we need to get into a race. Let's have get a race started. Let's get in the queue. And we are going to go for just a quick race to start us off. And I will see you guys on the other side. Okay, that's interesting. It looks like the queue time for races has been reduced. We've only got a little bit of time here, and we've got some other player racers that we're going to be racing against. This is good. It's quite warm. I think I'm going to start with hard tyres. We're on Rudskogen. We've got 5 seconds. I'm going to say I'm ready. We're starting from the back of the grid because this is the first time I've raced here. We've never qualified on this track. This is my first race. And here we are on the track in Rudskogen. And we are going to get the ECU on to get us to a good start, hopefully. I do like this new UI. And away we go. Oh, that was a good start. Go on, off you go. No. That was... It seemed like a good start, and then I kind of stopped again. So let's go up on the inside of here. There we go. Let's not overheat. Bit of a dirty overtaking tactic there, but never mind. And come on, come on. Let's get round on the outside of these. Oops, wrong button. Let's come up on the outside, on the inside of this corner. Yeah, nice. This is not a bad first lap. We are on 7th. We're 8th. No, come on. Come on, keep ahead. 8th. Can we still do the overtaking manoeuvre we normally do on this corner? Looks like we can. Looking good. I'm liking it. And we now have Kers. So let's go for overload. And we'll push the Kers. Lovely. Let's not overheat though. And so we've gone from 16th to 7th. What does this little thing mean? I've got a little yellow camera looking thing there. I don't know what that means. That's interesting. Might have to ask the devs what that means or check some help file somewhere. Go for overload. Let's keep racing Norway behind us. Let's not overheat though. Overload again now. And on the Kers. Don't you dare push me off the track, racing Norway. There we go. We're a little bit slow because obviously we haven't upgraded our car very much. We're managing to keep racing Norway kind of behind. We're doing okay. The other racers are asking for my YouTube. There we go. They can now check that out. And hopefully they'll join us for the Cup race. The Group Cup race. That will be in a couple of weeks' time. Push, push, push. Come on, Kers. Oh, no. Racing Norway. Stay behind me. Al Dante. Okay, you can take Al Dante out. Sorry, Al Dante. Come on, let's catch up with these guys. How are we doing for fuel? We're at half a tank of fuel, 52%. Tyres are looking good. Anyone stopping for pits yet? Yes, people are starting to stop for pits, which means they must have been on soft tyres. That gives us a bit of an advantage. Let's push where we can. I really want to keep racing Norway behind me. We are now 3rd. Tyres are still looking good. Fuel is still looking good. I don't want to take the ECU off because I've got a feeling Racing Norway is going to push past me if I do. That's really tough. Oh, I think I've just worked out what that golden thing means. So that means that's the racer that I'm currently viewing. Is it me, or does the sound of the cars sound a bit funny? They sound different. No, Racing Norway, no! Come on, let's push it then. Racing Norway clearly has a slight advantage on me. I'm not sure why Racing Norway has a slight advantage on me. Come on, let's push and get back past. Shut him out. Nice, nicely done. Okay. Right, I'm going to take the ECU off. Going to try and get one more lap out of this car for fuel. Still go on overload though. And we'll start planning a pit stop. I don't mind if Racing Norway goes past me while I'm planning a pit stop. Let's see, where are we lap-wise? 7 of 12. So we're still going to need hard tyres. And we're still going to need 100% fuel. So we'll go for that. I didn't use the KERS, never mind. We'll try and use it now instead. Come on, let's keep up with Racing Norway. Yeah, that was quite a good place to use the KERS actually. Hopefully Racing Norway will come in with us into the pits. 16% fuel is quite good. There we go, we're going in. We're going to change the tyres for another set of hards so that we've got no problem with those wearing out on us. I'm pretty sure softs would have actually done it, but I'm not going to risk it. There we go, so up on the jack, get those tyres off, get some new ones on, and let's get... We basically need a full tank of fuel, I think. So let's go. There we go. 97% will do. And we're now back to 15th, which is just typical. Oh, nice bit of lag. Come on. Oh, dear. Now, is that the servers? Or is that me? That could be me. It's a bit of a weird one. I've not seen lag quite like that yet. Seems to be stabilising a little bit. There we go. Hopefully that didn't actually affect me too much. I'm putting the ECU on again now, I think. Ah, look, lots and lots of people have just got into the pits. Let's overload. Let's use up the KERS that I forgot to use. Sounds like someone just had a crash. Crossing the line. Let's not overheat. There we go, back to 6th position. That's not bad. And back on the KERS with the overload down the straight. Let's save a little bit of that, actually, because there was an interesting use of KERS on one of the later corners. Oh, well, Dante's looking like they've had a bit of a problem. Let's hang behind him and try and go up the outside of him. Or the inside of him, actually. There we go. We got round Al Dante. Looks like... Is he having fuel issues? I don't know. He's dropped right back. Has he run out of fuel? Or is he having... Oh, he might be having tyre issues. If he had softs, he might have been running out of wheel. We're at 5th now. Let's not overheat, but let's use up all our KERS this time. What's the... If that's us, what's the red spot? The red spot can't be the person in first position, surely. Have we been lapped by the person in first position? It's Levox Motorsport. Usually the little red circle indicates who's in first position. Well, that's a bit strange if they're in first position there. Ah, Al Dente did go out. I'm guessing that was a fuel Or tyres. Maybe he had a tyre blowout, or he ran out of fuel. Either way. That's a shame. So we're still in 5th. We've got quite a bit of work to do to actually catch up. I'm hoping that the guys in front of us are going to need another pit stop. We've got LG Racing there. Let's have a look at him. He's got 21% fuel. He might have to stop in for another pit stop. Marajov, no, he's got fuel. Valvoline's come right up behind us. Racing Norway might stop. I don't think so, though. Levox isn't going to stop, I don't think. They're going to have enough fuel. Excuse me, Valvoline, you're going to have to stay behind me. Oh, and my driver is rubbish at blocking, apparently. Oh, another bit of lag there. So we dropped down to 6th. That's a bit of a pain. Ooh, that lag almost cost me an overheat there. Oh, it's starting to rain now by the looks of things. It's not, but that's just some graphical glitches. Oh, come on, come on. Let's recover from this lag. Something going on with my internet connection, I think. That's a pain. I'm sorry that you guys have got to watch all this on the last lap of the race as well. So, it looks like we've come in at 6th. It didn't use my curves when I told it to. Oh well. There we go. We've crossed the line. In 12th position. Something a bit weird going on because it hasn't told me that I finished the race. It hasn't done the countdown of the 60 seconds. Oh, there it is. Okay. It just suddenly caught up. So, we didn't get any medals. Big Dog did, and Marajov did. Well done to him. We finished 6th. We've got 160 experience. We've got 2,400 in money. We've got 265 experience from achievements and $7,150 from achievements. Salaries and pit expenses paid. So we've come out with 425 experience and 8692 in dollars. Good race, guys. Check my channel in a couple of days. Oops, it didn't type. Check my channel in a couple of days. http youtube.com/EllitopiaMC. I don't know if they're going to see that because I've got a feeling that I've been disconnected from the server, but there we go. There's the results. So Aldante, Rickney, Big Dog, they were all behind us. But we had Marajov in front of us. Well done to him. He started first on the grid, though. Came 3rd. I started 16th on the grid and came 6th, so I did better. Let's return to the garage. And let's have a look at what that's done for us. See if we can talk to some sponsors and pick up a sponsorship. And we don't appear to have all the money and the experience. I think that was kind of a net of what we got before the race, because for some reason we didn't spend all the money and we didn't get all the achievement. We didn't use all the XP when we were supposed to and things like that. So I think it gave us those bonuses already and just used the next race to tell us about it. So let's go and talk to the sponsors. Fjordcraft, we have an opportunity to speak to them again. But let's carry on talking to Aculinda. We've now got $2,592. I'm thinking we want to splash out a little bit. We can't afford 3,000, but we could take them out for a grand dinner and give them $1,000 and 3 time units. So we'll do that. That gives us a 43% chance of getting a contract with them. Still not quite high enough. Let's see. We've given them a small gift. We can spend on some event tickets as well. Let's do that. So that's a 54% chance. We'll save up a bit of cash until we can do a company presentation or a vacation, and then we'll have a chance at requesting a contract from them. We've then got this one that we can start spending some money on. Let's give them we'll give them those 2. That takes us to 36%. And we've got 2 time units left. We can't phone Fjordcraft, but we can send them an email. And we were successful. Excellent. So we can start talking to them. We have one-time unit and $100 to start talking to them. That gives us a 25% chance with them as well. So we've got 3 potential sponsors lined up, which hopefully we'll be able to develop a little bit later. I'd like to see that up at about 70% before we actually request a contract. We'll have to see how that goes. So, well, there we go. I mean, we've only got $1,000 left, so there's nothing that we're going to be able to spend that on in here. But I think getting the sponsors is going to be important for generating funds so that we can improve the car a bit more later down the line. So for the moment, we have no sponsors, and all we've done is improve our exhaust pipe. But we're off to a good start. Oh, we have got some XP that we can spend. Let's go to the team. 185. Do we want to spend that on the crew, or do we want to spend that on the marketing team? Why is it not letting me click any of these? Why can I not upgrade these? That's concerning. Come away from that and go back in. No? Interesting. It's not letting me spend the 185 XP that it says I have. That's a slight bug. Oh well. We'll have to see how that goes. Ready for the next episode. What I'll probably do is, in between now and the next episode, because the next episode is going to be our Group Cup race. In between then, I'll run a few races to get my car improved a bit, to get my team improved a bit, so you guys won't actually know how well I'm doing when we actually reach the Group Cup race. I can't leave myself at a complete disadvantage. So, if you want to be a part of the Cup race, don't forget to add me on Steam. If you've enjoyed this video, then please don't forget to hit the like button, because it lets me guys know. That's some English for you. It lets me know that you guys are enjoying the videos that I'm putting out. And if you want notifications when we send up new videos to YouTube, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And we'll very much appreciate that too. If you're able to support us in a financial way, then don't forget to click the little I in the top right hand corner of this video and head over to the ellitopia.com page, where you can have a look at the ways that you can support Ellitopia Gaming, so that we can continue to produce some excellent content for you. Thank you for watching, guys. I've been ellbristow. This has been Ellitopia Gaming. You've been watching Trackday Manager. Don't forget to support the indies, and I'll see you next time. I'm coming at this game from the angle of Trackday Manager. I have quite high expectations. However, this game appeals to a slightly different niche in the racing game genre.